Alright, what's going on, guys? So in this video here, I'm going to do a review on the TaylorMade Spider putter. Alright, so we're basically going to cover all the different stuff that we tested, what we thought of this, and then we're going to come up and show you whether or not we personally think you should go out and buy this, and if so, where the cheapest place is to get one. So what we're going to be covering in this video here is all the different features, the design of the club. We're going to talk about some pricing, pros and cons, and also where the best place is to buy. Alright, so I first wanted to start off by showing you who actually uses this club here, this putter. So Dustin Johnson is the first guy who actually does use this. Next is Rory McIlroy, also uses this as well. Same with Jason Day, Sergio Garcia, and John Rahm actually all use this one putter, right? So there's 5 of the top 10 ranked players in the world all using this club. So chances are, obviously, there's something good to be said about it. And obviously, if they like it, chances are it's a great club to have. So let's start out with the looks, okay? So it comes in either an all red or all black color. So it's completely up to you. Personally, I like the all black one myself, but it is a pretty big head. But there are a lot of other ones that are actually bigger out there. I don't mind the big head. I know a lot of people prefer the smaller ones, but I personally like the size of this. Obviously there's ones that are bigger out there, so this one was nice and compact, and I definitely like the design of this for sure. Alright, and the face is actually a different color than the head, and that basically helps with seeing the leading edge, so it's going to help you with your putting and all that kind of stuff and lining up properly. So that was one thing that I really noticed that actually helped my putting and my testing out quite a bit, was that different color. That really helped. So let's cover the feel and performance. So I did find that the club was really stable, especially on short putts, and I guess that was due to the fact of the heel and toe weights. A lot of the putters out there, they feel kind of clunky at impact, but this one here was really stable, and I really like that aspect of the club itself. The next is, it is soft and silent pop sound at impact, which is really cool. I'm not a huge fan of loud sounds or anything like that. I really do like a soft feel. I find I can get way more feel and distance control and all that kind of stuff, and this club here definitely gave that to me, so I was really pleased with how soft and silent it actually felt. And it does really help with distance control and off-center hits. A lot of the time, if you don't hit it directly in the center, it's really hard to control your distance, but this one, it really helps even if you're hitting it off-center, just because of the softness and just the way it feels at impact. It's really good with distance control. I found it really did improve my game, and I really like that part of it. So the next is the high MOI design, and basically it comes with a 3 degrees of loft, so it basically gives the the perfect amount of roll, so it's not jumping or it's not digging into the ground or anything like that. The weight is distributed around the perimeter of the club itself, and that basically increases the MOI, and pretty much all that means is it's going to help increase the forgiveness of the club. So if you do hit it a little bit, off center, all that kind of stuff, the forgiveness is going to be there, so it's not going to be a huge factor in missing a lot of pucks or distance control or all that kind of stuff. Okay, so the pure roll technology is another thing it also had, and that basically reduces backspin, and it also prevents the ball from actually digging into the ground, so you get more of a pure roll, and that's going to help a lot of people controlling their distance and being more consistent on the green itself. Okay, so let's quickly cover some pros and cons. So the first pro is that it's compact shape, so it's not too big, it's not too small. I like something in the middle. I don't like it too small or too big, so I really found that this one, it was a nice compact shape. I really felt comfortable with this, so that was one of the big pros. The next is very forgiving. I've had a lot of clubs, or I've tried a lot of clubs where it's either way too soft, like it's hard to get a feel, or it's almost like too hard and the ball just ends up bouncing right off it. So this one was very forgiving. I found I really liked it, and if you're able to hit it off center or anything like that, it doesn't make a huge difference whether or not the distance or all that kind of stuff. So it was very forgiving, and I really like that part about it. Next, it's soft and silent feel, so I don't like it too loud. I like a nice little silent pop, and I really like the feel of not only the club but also at impact. It was really good. It's also great for distance control. We talked about this, but because of the forgiveness and just how pure the ball actually rolled, distance control seemed a lot easier with this club. Okay, so let's quickly talk about some cons. It is a bit pricey compared to other putters out there. Obviously it's a high-end club, and there's also a high-end aspects of this club, and that's why it is so expensive. So that's definitely a one con. It's going to, it's going to be a big turnoff for a lot of people. But if money's not really a concern, it's not a big deal or anything like that. But I found it wasn't the easiest to align, so it might not be good if you have troubles aligning. If you really need, if you really need a club and you really need to align the ball, and maybe spend quite a bit of time doing that. I found this one wasn't the easiest. There's definitely easier ones out there, but if you are someone who doesn't need a whole lot of help with alignment, obviously this won't be a big con for you, but definitely note that if you do require quite a bit of alignment, then this might not be the best thing for you. So is it worth it, right? So putting all the pros, all the cons, all the features together, is it actually worth it, right? So if you're someone who has a bit of a bend or arc in your stance, so you're a little bit bent over, this putter would be great for you. If you're more upright, it might be a little bit hard with the alignment factor. I kind of noticed that a little bit, but if you're someone who has a bit of a bend or an arc, just the shape and design of this club, it'll really fit you, and it'll really help your game. Also, it's gonna be great if you don't need a whole lot of help aligning the ball, like we were talking about. It is a little bit difficult, but if you're someone who doesn't need a whole lot of alignment, you can just simply read the greens, all that kind of stuff. This will definitely be a great club. So the cheapest place that I could find this product is down below in the description, so I left a link down there, and that was literally the cheapest and best place that I could go out and find this club here. So if you want to pick it up, or if you're interested in learning what the price, it obviously changes over time, go check that out now. And